You know, I've come to you many times on this show and I've said, listen, the GOP is being dishonest about Biden, okay? The investigations, trying to uncover things, they just can't uncover them. And Fox News is constantly saying things that are not accurate about Joe Biden. But today, I have to come to you honestly and transparently and say that this is a controversy. What I'm about to show you, I don't know how Biden's presidency survives it. This is a scar on his legacy. And Fox News is absolutely correct to be concerned with what I'm about to show you, okay? So the Twitter account Decoding Fox News put together a compilation of Fox News covering, again, a controversy of all controversies, of Biden. Actually, I'm not even going to tell you. Just watch, okay? Here you go.
Biden falling while descending a flight of stairs in Japan, almost took a header. Biden in the hospital probably wouldn't be much different from Biden not in the hospital, since no one...
And you know what? I forget sometimes that many are just listening. For our podcast listeners, let me explain, because you'll get confused if you just listen to the hosts talk about this. Biden was walking downstairs. Picture a person, let's just say for the sake of simplicity, Biden or yourself, somebody walking downstairs, and barely their foot kind of scrapes up against the floor as they're kind of walking down, you know, so it kind of momentarily trips them up, and they never fall. They're fine. They continue going down the stairs. That's what we're watching right now. I encourage you, if you're a podcast listener, to go over to the YouTube channel and just catch this clip so you can understand how absurd the genuine concern from Fox News hosts about Biden's ability to walk is. Here, continuing.
No one ever sees him anyway. But listen to what she said here. People should be concerned about the president's age. And that's coming from a 75-year-old. Do you know what a trust?
With a Fox News alert, President Biden unsteady on his feet this morning. You can see stumbling a little while he's walking down those stairs when he arrived.
So with that much of an investment, he's coming to the G7, asking essentially them to fund the war, to arm the war. Of course, we should have pressure on Zelensky and Russia to find peace in this war.
They're going to have to start thinking about, I mean, it's sad to see when he's coming down the stairs, and you don't want him to trip and fall and, you know, tumble down the stairs for obvious reasons, how that would look on the world stage, but also for his health, and don't want him to get hurt. But I wonder if going forward they're going to have conversations like when he's walking down the stairs, you need to have someone next to him that can, you know, hold his arm or something like that.
And then it cuts to Trump and his troubles getting down a ramp. That's from Decoding Fox News on Twitter. But that is bonkers. Why on earth is that a story? You heard, again, podcast listeners, I'm thinking you're not getting this, because I'm imagining listening to the host and thinking, okay, he had to have done something notable. It's the lightest little stumble you've ever seen. He doesn't fall down the stairs. He's not bloody on the pavement afterwards. He doesn't even, nothing. It's just a little boop, and then he gets his balance and continues going down the stairs. And I also thought the constant freaking out about him stumbling going up the stairs to Air Force One was a little much, but at least there was something there. He actually was tripping over and over. But this is just nothing. And you saw multiple segments. It gave me so much of the same energy as the Obama tan suit controversy. And also, what was it? Saluting with a latte. And that was the biggest deal. Oh my gosh. How can Obama even be president after doing those things? And it's the same thing here with Joe Biden. And I guess if I were to be Joe Biden, I would, if I were to hear about these types of segments, would be really complimented, because I would think, okay, if that's what they're having to freak out about, clearly there's not that much to freak out about, which there are much more reasonable things that you could talk about in regard to Joe Biden that are critiques that don't have to do with the most minor stumble you could possibly imagine. Anyone, it's not about, because the narrative that they're pushing there has to do with his age, and he's not able to be president, he's not competent, he's stumbling, Anyone could do that little stumble. We've all on kind of steps, and you misjudge had the length of a step, and you're kind of like, whoa, and that's what that was. But apparently he needs someone to walk him down the steps now, according to Ainsley Earhart. And then the question has to be, if you're disingenuously pretending to be concerned about something on a network like Fox News. Why? Why are they pretending to be concerned about something? Why are they focusing all this time on a story that doesn't matter? It's because they got to fill a bunch of time and make their viewers okay with the fact that they support the politicians that they do, and that they support the media figures that they do, and they buy into the ideologies that they do. Because you got to always feed them controversy so they stay engaged with Fox News, so they stay believing, okay, this right-wing ideology, this right-wing echo chamber I'm in, it's okay, it's all good. If you're constantly giving them something, then I guess that is sort of effective. Even though, in my mind, if I were watching a network like Fox News, even if I really hated Joe Biden, I would be a little confused as to why they're talking about that stumble. Or same thing with Obama. Even if I really hated Obama, why are we talking about the color of his suit? I'm confused. But that realization clearly doesn't happen. But for Fox News, they have to keep the viewers engaged and concerned about things that don't matter, so they don't turn over and realize that this movement is fighting on the wrong side of the issues that do matter, as we talk about so often. The distraction that is constantly being done here. Look over here so you don't look over to, like I said, the issues that matter, and how Fox News is actively preventing and working to prevent progress on the issues that matter. And the interest of their viewers is being betrayed on a daily basis. That cannot be recognized. That has to be detracted from. And thus we get stories like, oh my God, what are we going to do? POTUS, his foot got caught for a millisecond. What are we going to do, people?